Hello guys, welcome back to Gemini Gamer. This is a new top 5 list on the channel, so if you're new here, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share and all that stuff to let me know that you like these lists I'm making. So today's list is going to be based on G2A and the best deals on G2A currently relating to the games you can buy here. So the way I can propose this list is my opinion, partly in my opinion, and mostly on pricing, but, partly on my opinion, mostly, just on what I think is a good deal relating to the game. I'm not going to give you like, oh, this game on Steam is $40, but you can get it here for $1 even though it sucks. Why would you want to buy that though? I mean, it doesn't make sense, right? So, I'm including 3 factors: content, G2A price, and Steam price, right? So I know this website is a little controversial in the way that, games are sold. But if you are kind of a poor person or don't want to waste much money, I recommend using it every once in a while. I don't want to screw everyone over, but sometimes every once in a while I do end up buying a game from Steam just to make sure the developer gets the right amount of money they deserve. And yeah, so that's pretty much it on this. And also, if you want to help support the channel, look for our G2A referral link down below. Use it while shopping if you're going to buy one of these games that I'm about to go over. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So let's go ahead and get going with our list. And the first thing on our list is going to be Kerbal Space Program. Alright, so Kerbal Space Program, it's a very, has a little bit of a learning curve relating to the gameplay. You go into space, you make rockets. As you can see a little rocket there. You go into space, you explore. So if you're very into space, this is a good deal, especially since it's selling here right now for $9.18, right? On Steam right now, it's $40. So you save $30, right? So the only reason this isn't high on the list is because a lot of people aren't really into Kerbal Space Program and stuff like that. They don't, they aren't into it. Sometimes they buy it and they end up like getting bored of it because it's too hard and stuff like that. But, if you're into space and you like little green men for some reason, go ahead and buy this game here. $9.18. $40 for it. If you really love the game, if you think you're going to love it, go ahead and pay the Steam amount. But if you go ahead and, if you're poor like me, go ahead and buy it here. $9.18, very cheap. And if there's a deal over there, when there's a deal over in Steam, it's still not as low as it's here. So go ahead and buy it here, and you'll save yourself a little bit of money. All right, so for number 4 on our list is Battlefield 4. So this is an Origin game. So yeah, I had to include at least one first-person shooter, and the best one I've gotten out of this is Battlefield 4. It has a lot of content. The campaign is alright, but the graphics are very, very beautiful. You're not gonna get that from anything else, especially at this pricing. So Battlefield 4, it's a relatively modern game, and it's cheap. And due to the way that the game was developed, it included a couple free DLC. So go ahead and buy it here. The original price on Steam, not on Steam, on G2A, not on G2A, Origin. It's $20. So you can get it around a little more than half price here, $11.26. So if you're into first-person shooters and you haven't tried Battlefield 4, go ahead and try it. Battlefield 1 is also available on here on G2A. It's a little bit cheaper, but it's not that good of a deal since it's still just a gun and a dude running behind it, alright? So, the best deal right now is Battlefield 4, $11.26, based on content and how new the game is and what overall entertainment you're gonna get out of it. So, yes. Now for number 3, which is Hearts of Iron 4. So, Kernel Edition, sorry. And so the reason I'm choosing this one as number 3 is because it's still in development, right? And this is a very good deal. So the Kernel Edition is one of the higher tiers of the game. You get some DLC with it. It's a Paradox game, so free DLC is probably a good thing. But so on Steam it's actually $50, the Kernel Edition. So you get tanks and a couple textures, I think. So it was pretty cool. And you get it for $27.30 here, and that's a very good deal. You end up saving $22.70 overall when you buy it here. And again, you get some of that free DLC, which, would cost a little more since it is Paradox. And you get basically a higher tier of the game for a cheaper price. I was initially going to put just Hearts of Iron, the normal edition, the Cadet edition, but I saw this and I was like, yeah, I just waste like $7 more and buy the Colonel edition. And if you know what Hearts of Iron 4 is, it's basically a World War II game where you basically take over countries, I guess, as the Germans or Americans or whatever, Soviets, whatever you want to do. You can basically change history if you didn't like the way World War II ended or something like that, if you're, that kind of person. And you know what I'm talking about. So, yeah, you can go ahead and play this. It's very cool. It's a lot of strategy, but you can have fun. It has multiplayer, so if you have friends that are into it too, you can go ahead and play with them. And you end up having a lot more fun out of this game. The graphics are alright. And the modding community, again, that's also a thing relating to KSP, why it's a good deal, because the modding community in Hearts of Iron 4, KSP, and a couple and one more in the next couple selections here, have a very, very good modding community, and they basically help the game stay fresh. They add new content, they add new parts, like in KSP. Here they add new alternate histories where like maybe Germany never unified and you have to unify Germany yourself and fight France and then with the help of the UK or the Russians, stuff like that. Or maybe even in the past or in the future they modernize the game where you get modern equipment with modern countries and stuff like that. So it's very cool. And again, Kerbal Space Program, new parts, new planets. So very, very like the modding keeps the game fresh and it's gonna keep it fresh for a long time, even after the developers stop developing the game. If you want to see like something like similar to this, how Civ 5 went, Civ 6 came out, but Civ 5 still has the more mods since it is more compatible, more mod friendly. More modders are still making mods for Civ 5 and updating them currently. So very cool stuff still going on with that game, which is also a good deal on here, but I didn't include it because I did buy Civ 5, but I bought it on Steam and I didn't have the best time with it. Hearts of Iron is still my favorite game of that kind of area. So strategical and, kind of like that. So still favorite. That's why this one is in the list and Civ 5 is not. So now for number 2. Number 2 is Rocket League. So Rocket League, I don't have the game, but most of my friends do have it on Steam, and they keep telling me to buy it since it is a very good game. And it looks like it is a good game. I would eventually buy it once I get the money too, and maybe post videos on it on YouTube or something like that. So yeah, $11.47 on here on G2A, and on Steam $20. All right, so $20. I guess most of the reason why I haven't gotten it on Steam and why I haven't gotten it here, but $11.47, a little more than half of the price. Very cool stuff, and you get a very good deal. So the game is very good for stress. You just play the game, you compete with your friends, very competitive. If you like it, go ahead and do it. Buy it. If you've seen videos of it and you're like, I really kind of want to buy the game, go ahead and buy it. It's a good game. I've seen my friends play it and it's good. And if you're a little bit of a soccer fan, go ahead and buy it too. It's pretty cool. And the graphics are alright. But overall, my friends do play it a lot and they have a lot of hours in it. So I think you're going to like it. And the Steam comments are very positive. So go ahead and do it. Right? So now for number 1. Alright, so number 1 is Fallout 4 Game of the Year Edition. Fallout 4 again has a very good modding community. Better than what the DLC gives. But the only reason I didn't include the original game is because the Game of the Year Edition, which includes all the DLC, is $32.87 here on G2A. And on Steam, it's a whopping $60 for a game that's, over a year old. So yeah, you gotta see the thing here. So yeah, $32.87. I'll take that deal over $60 any day. Includes all the DLC, all the Fallout 4 DLC, since it is the Game of the Year edition. So yeah, and basically again, the modding community on this game is better than the development of the game. So you got to, all right? It's a good game. I played it. It's amazing. And the mods make it look even better. If you thought the videos of the graphics were like, they're not bad, but you know, I don't know if I'm gonna waste that much money, right? The mods make the game look a lot better. And if you want an example, just go look at the videos on YouTube on how they made the old Fallout games look pretty good. They look like modern games and better than even Fallout 4 looked like. So go ahead and buy this one. This is the only reason it's on the top. It's because it has a good modding community, has good game content. The story is really good. You can do anything. You can basically make any decision for yourself. Make the game end whichever way you want it to be. It's not as much as the old ones, but it's a modern one. The gameplay is very amazing. It's very cool. The shooting is also very cool. It's another FPS kind of, but you can go RPG in on it if you wanted to. So yeah, overall that is basically was why I chose this number 1. So go ahead and do it. Buy this one. And since we are here, I may go ahead and do a little bit of a bonus round. Look at a couple deals here, real quick, if I can. So I don't know how PUBG is, but you know, if it is cheaper, I don't know what the price is. Wolfenstein 2, the new Colossus, definitely a good deal. It's a new game, $60. You can get it for $30 here. The old Wolfenstein, you can probably do it. G2A, it's from Rockstar, probably not. Let's see, one more. Civ 5, $11. Very good, complete edition. So I think you get some DLC with it. Very amazing, very cool. Again, Battlefield 4. Actually, Battlefield 4 here gives it a lower price than on the list, so $863. But I think once I click it, it's probably going to go up a little bit due to the way the seller thing works. So make sure you look around your options. Yes, here you go. So just click on here, and you get it $863. So yeah, very cool stuff. Let's see if we can find something else here before we end the video. Anything else here? This is in November. I'm just looking over during November. Again, this list was composed in November of 2017. So if you're watching this in 2023, don't come complaining at me at the comments saying, "Oh, you nerd, you can get Battlefield 1 for the same price as Battlefield 4, man. You're such a noob." Don't do that, okay? I'm not gonna be happy. Again, Fallout 4, the normal game for $10. The newer one, the one on Steam is actually $30. Again, you save around $20. Very cool deal. Black Ops, the original Black Ops, very good game too. Kerbal's Place on there too. And if you just want the season pass, I guess probably actually Fallout 3, Fallout 4, along with the season pass, is a better deal than the GOTY. But probably not due to the way G2A sells. They always sell you a little shield that protects your thing from getting fraud, I guess you could say. So, you know, it's not going to be the same. Just go ahead and buy the GOTY edition. So, yeah. I think I'm going to go ahead and end the video there. Again, if you're into Wolfenstein, I think I'm going to go ahead and buy the game soon. Since it does look pretty cool and I am into World War II stuff. As you can see, for why Hearts of Iron 4, it's number 3 on my list. So, again, guys, make sure to use my, the channel's referral link down below. It's going to take you straight to the G2A website. And also a little tip, make sure you change the currency once you're in there. Sometimes it goes to Euro currency and stuff like that. It gets a little complicated. But make sure you just look for USD and click on USD. So once you got that done, go ahead and buy stuff. Look for the games that I told you about. Look for other games and you might get a good deal that you might think is a good deal. Go ahead and you do that. Do the normal YouTube thing. Subscribe, comment, like, and share down below. Click on the little notification bell. I may do more of these every couple of months or maybe a couple of weeks. If you want me to, leave a comment if you want me to keep doing them. And yeah, show us your support and stuff like that so we can continue making videos and having a good time here, right? So I'll see y'all in the next video. Hopefully it's on my normal channel, my normal way of doing videos, gameplay, and not lists. But if you want me to keep doing lists, I'll keep doing lists, and hopefully you get informed and get a good deal out of it. So I'll see y'all whenever the next video comes out, probably tomorrow, and hopefully you're watching. All right, so goodbye.